Yo, what's up, everybody? This is your boy Food Junkie. Good morning, good afternoon, good late evening, good early morning, however you find this video. I told you I was gonna watch some stuff and then come back to you guys at a later time if I felt so compelled. Um, I watched some stuff, not much, whatever. I watch people that I appreciate and I like. I watch, a couple people's videos about what's going on and what's happening. What's up, baby? How you doing? Good morning to you. Um, oh no, hey babe, what you doing? Oh no, you got me started on this whole journey of what's going on, and what you said was so compelling. So I did what I had to do and I watched videos. But then I thought, saying this is just too dark, too crazy, too sinister for me to even touch on or get involved with. So what I did was went to bed, and I was having some crazy dreams, and the last dream I had was full of demonic shape shifting things. So I felt that that was a sign from God for me to get off my bed, get off my ass, and talk about it, but try to put it in a way, in a perspective that, what I'm saying, that will kind of make sense. What's going on? We all know that Lala has been missing for a couple of days. She didn't show up for work. She haven't been heard from in a couple of days. They're sending out flyers talking to authorities, come to social media to talk about it you know. And not only is Lala Rita's child, Lala is also all of our co-workers as well. Lala is someone that is also a content creator, which means that she works with us. We may not like what she have done in the past. We may not like what's going on, but that does not negate the fact that she is still a co-worker of all of ours. She is someone who then is a content creator in this sector. So that if you don't have the empathy enough to look at it from it's someone's child, look at it as though it is a coworker of ours. It's someone who worked with us and work, around the things that we do. But that's not what I'm here to talk about. I'm here to talk about the behaviors of the people who are out here speaking negatively, trying to put doubt out there, trying to play victim. And everyone that is doing that also have children, grown children, small children, children in itself. People who want us to have some type of empathy and sympathy for them, for what's going on. And that's what's so sad about it. We have Fibe, who have a small child, who wanted people to rally behind her to feed her child or to help protect her child when she felt that someone was talking about her child. We have Sean Bradley, who couldn't afford to bury his child and came to YouTube and asked for a GoFundMe. And we have a D. Ramsey, who wanted people to pray for her child when her child went off to war recently, or went off to a foreign country where there's conflict in recently. Want people to send out blessings and love and appreciation for her child. But you can't have the same empathy or sympathy for someone else who comes to us and say, my child is missing, can y'all help me find my child? To me, that is funny. And you wonder why you're in the state that you're in. You wonder why you live in a situation that you're in. You wonder why what's going on with you is going on with you. You can't put your differences aside for 1 second to have empathy, not only for someone's child, but for our coworker as well. And that's what's so sad about this whole situation. Well, it's not a fact that, there, well, it's all of it. It's a whole situation. It's the fact that y'all don't have empathy. Y'all trying to come back and um, talk mess about what's going on. That's what it's about. And I don't get it for the life of me was not how you want someone to have empathy and sympathy and jump on the bandwagon for you. When you're not willing to give someone the benefit of the doubt or wait until everything pans out or reveals itself before you comment on it. Like Ono said, like everyone said, like your grandma say, if you don't have anything nice to say, don't say anything at all. Don't speak. Shut up. Close your mouth. Sit back and watch. What happened to sipping and sipping? Sitting and sipping. What happened to that? You didn't have to come out here and make a definitive statement. You didn't have to come out here and talk about it. You didn't have to come out here and say what you said. You didn't have to say it. You didn't have to do that. You chose to. You chose to once again to insert yourself into something was not in a negative way, and when people choose to talk shit about you or comment on it was not, you become the victim. The narrative then changes. Oh, see, y'all just talking about me, and you said, Sean, well, after all the stuff that I did try to be nice to her, what did you do to be nice to her? Hey, Donna, baby, how you doing? What did you do? You posted pictures of her doing fellatio with her husband. That's what you did. That's what you did. Recently, you tried to use her as a storyline to embarrass her to come down to Orlando. So, what all niceness or niceties have you done to this lady so that she should give you something like that? You came on here and fake cried. I had a dream and it wasn't that, and y'all leave me alone. And now that she said no, thank you, I choose not to come to your show and be the butt of your joke. Something tragic has happened to her, was not. And you want to come on here and say, well, I don't give a fuck if you're not club chat. But yet you want people to have empathy and sympathy for y'all. You want people to pour their hearts out for y'all or to y'all and think that what you're going through is something special. Maybe you wonder why everyone over there is in the situations that they're in. You want to reach out, oh no, you kept touching on the word karma. And then you also mentioned the fact that they wanted people to be outraged about what happened to Leo and what Tracy said about Leo, saying that may be karma for what Leo has put out there was not. Maybe all your bankruptcies, all your money shortages, maybe the fact that you choose to live this false life was not that you really can't leave your house without being surrounded by people that quote unquote will protect you. Maybe that's your karma. D, maybe the fact that your hair is falling out by damn, you're saying the minute, and your children don't want to be around you. Maybe that's your karma. 5A, maybe the fact that you can't afford to give your child lunch, maybe the fact that you can't afford to give your child some type of education was not help, and the fact that saying you can't move past what you're going through is not. Maybe that's your karma. Y'all don't understand. Y'all put out negative, nasty, visceral, just horrific energy out here in the world for no apparent reason but just to do it, just for attention. And you wonder why when it comes back to roost with you, shit, you aging in dog years, your lips are black as hell, your edges are fucked up, your skin is fucked up, you have sores in your head, you have boils, you fat as fuck, you can't do what you want to do, whatever. You goddamn lost your pinky toe. All that is karma. Hey boss lady, baby, how you doing? It makes no sense. Like, it makes absolutely no sense. Maybe what y'all are experiencing, the fact that you are constantly being attacked, so you say, while all people are really doing is coming on with the bullshit that you do, that's your karma. We are your karma. All you have to do is keep your mouth closed. All you have to do, what's up, baby? Hey Joyce, all you have to do is keep your mouth closed. You don't have to say anything. You don't have to come out here and say anything. I didn't even talk about the situation all day. Although I heard a little bit about it, this and that, and then based on what Ono said, I heard more about it. And I'm still not talking about it because I don't know. I'm talking about the fucked up behavior of individuals who, and then what's really surprising is that the chat was agreeing with you guys. Do y'all not realize y'all have children? Do y'all not realize y'all have people, loved ones that you guys, well, I don't know if you have loved ones or not that y'all care for or whatever. But you yourself, if you came up missing, if you came up needing help or needing someone to fight for you, based on what you've said, based on what you've done, based on how you act, based on what you do you think that you're going to have the people to come fight for you or not, to come look for you, to come search for you, to come woo 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 with you? Like, we all have people in our lives that we care for, that we love, that we support. Brothers, sisters, mothers, fathers, nieces, nephews, aunties, uncles, cousins, grandparents, significant others. If you're not going to be part of the problem, don't make the well, if you're not going to be part of the solution, don't make the problem bigger than what it is. Don't insert yourself and your commentary into something so personal and so real, and but do it in such an ugly, nasty,
disgusting way and expect people to look at you and smile. And the ones who do that, shame on you. Because if something happened to you, because you hear all the time over there, y'all pray for so and so. They're going through this tragic thing with that. They're going through this. They're going through that. In this time and age that we're going through right now, where people are dying from this unknown disease, sorry, unknown virus, and it has mutated to have to be able to kill you quicker. So more is going to die, and we're going through a third wave of it. We all have been affected by somebody else, not be it through personal or be it through just hearing other people else not talking about it. You want people to have empathy and sympathy for you, right? How about showing a little bit of empathy and sympathy for someone else, even if you don't too much care for the person? Like y'all know, me and Rita, I don't go over there and watch her. I don't do anything like that. Was not. But at the same time, I will never say anything negative about someone was not for absolutely no reason, just to say it, just to cause controversy, and just to get my name out there in these streets to get people talking about me in a negative way. It must be a sad, lonely, lowly existence for someone to just insert themselves into something in a negative way just because someone said no. I'd rather not do a show with you. But that's all this is about, you guys, if y'all don't realize it. That's all this is about. His feelings is hurt once again because someone else rejected him. That's what it's about. He's in his feet because someone else rejected him. Someone else said, no, I will not help you fulfill your dream. I will not help you make a fool of me. No, thank you. I'd rather not. That's all this is all about. She said no. Get over it. Everyone who said no to you was not, you want to attack them in some way, shape, or form. Well, if you're not down for me, who are you to be down for? You're not down for anyone else who can't help you or who don't stroke your fucking fragile ego. It's very childish. It's very stupid. It's very ridiculous. It makes absolutely no sense whatsoever that these grown people, these overgrown people, these underdeveloped individuals was not come on here and having a panel and people in the chat agreeing with you. I just hope and pray that nothing ever happens to you. That's why I say I like everybody. I don't wish harm on anyone. Was I not like that? Was that? Yeah, I could cuss you out, whatever you're saying, or I can ignore you. But I'm not going to wish harm on you. I'm not going to wish that you know what I'm saying, that your children or your family member or your loved ones come up missing or hurt or harm. There could be some slow slinging and flower bringing. Come on now, for real? That's why you wonder people don't like you, why people don't fuck with you, why people don't mess around with you. Is not how people always talking about you. Is not how you would never have any type of reprieve on here. Hey, Paulette, baby, how you doing? You would never have any type of reprieve on here because you don't want that. You don't want peace. You like destruction. You are a chaos demon. You are demonic, and that's why when I was having those dreams, I realized, and it was just all these shape shifting things, and it wasn't like a crazy dream, but it was a dream of people minding their business, and next thing you know, they're being chased by one entity, one negative entity was not, and then the negative entity turns into a different shape, a different creature, like a puppy or something. You know what I'm saying? And there were people there to protect you from these entities. Well, it's not. I just don't get it. Why would someone do that? Why would you come on here and spew negativity that way? Why would you come on here and show so much discord and disdain for someone that you say you don't care for? Y'all care enough about people what's not y'all choose to watch videos, y'all choose to comment on shit that makes no sense, but yet you want to move on to move. Hey, Wormy baby, how you doing? So where? Sorry, I can't see that. Yeah, Wormy. It makes no sense to me. It makes no sense that you choose to spend your time in negativity. You choose to spend your time in doing horrific stuff, saying horrific things about people that's not, and then want people, and then that's what you spend your time doing. But yet you spend your time saying you're not doing anything and you don't care. If you don't care, don't make a video. Especially not a negative video. If you don't care, don't put out negativity. If you don't care, don't do and say things that make you look worse than you already look. Don't do and say things that make you just appear to be a demonic individual. One with no class, no self esteem, no nothing. Don't do that. Don't act as if you are somebody more than what you are. But yet, like I said, when y'all up here talking negatively about a situation like this and not trying to be a part of the solution, you show us who the fuck you are. You show us the low level of thinking, the low level of comprehension, the low level of existence that you have. And a demon isn't just someone who does bad things. It's also people who live at on their lower vibration as well. That's what a demon is. Someone who lives and operate at the lowest possible aspect of who they are. And that's what y'all have shown. Y'all have shown that y'all operate and live and function at the lowest aspect of who a human being is. And that's what's so sad. But yet you want people to think that you're this positive energy, that you have this positive light, that you somehow is going to be lifted up to prosperity. Baby, I hate to say it, your life is doomed. If this is what you choose to do, this is how you choose to think, no wonder why you are still stuck where you were 10 years ago you started here on YouTube. It doesn't matter if you've been on here for 10 years or 10 minutes. If you're on here spreading negativity and ugliness, was not, you're never going to prosper. And even though you may move forward a couple steps, ultimately, you're going to fail. Ultimately, you're going to backslide. Ultimately, you're going to be further behind than what you were. Ultimately. It is so sad that we have people on here who not mature enough or adult enough to simply say less. Y'all know what I say. Y'all talk too much. Say less. Say less. Say nothing. Sit back and watch. Stop saying you're going to sit back and watch and eat your popcorn, but yet every 5 minutes you're inserting yourself to something that doesn't pertain to you on your troll page on people's channels. Well, it's not talking shit and popping shit and then letting us know that you're on your troll page on people's channels. Exactly, boss lady. It makes no sense. Like, I'm so confused. You say one thing, but you're doing something else. You're on these troll pages, but yet you don't watch anybody. If you don't watch anybody, why the fuck do you need a troll page to go on someone's channel then? You could simply just go on someone's channel and not say anything and watch them. You don't have to. You don't need a troll page. I watch y'all when I want to. When I hear some fucked up shit like this happen, I go watch you guys under this page. I don't have to drop down to your chat to try to distract. I don't have to go try to troll someone. Who does that? But a lonely, ridiculous individual who wants attention and don't care how they get it. Who just says some random bullshit or some disgusting shit about somebody was not only to gain attention or just only to garner attention from people. Hey, Designs by V, baby. How you doing? Hey, Jazzy. How you doing, baby? It makes no sense. It is so ridiculous to me that y'all think that what you did, what you said, y'all really stuck it to somebody. All you did was further reveal who the fuck you are. And if anyone who is smart, hey Cheryl, how you doing? If anyone who is smart will run as far and as fast away from you as possible, because it's her daughter today. It could be your daughter tomorrow. It could be you tomorrow. And like Kwani said, our daughter, although y'all know I don't, what I'm saying, watch Lala. I know her was not, and I have my own opinions about her, whatever, that I would keep to myself. At this moment, it's not the time for me to bring that up. It's not my time to show or voice or talk about the disdain or whatever I may have towards anyone who's in a situation like this. It's not the time. There's a time and place for everything, and it shows um, emotionally your emotional immaturity if you think that this is a time to try to kick someone while they're down. All I gotta say is please don't be down, because if you do, expect boot prints on your back. All of you. Hey, Walker, baby. Good morning to you, baby. Don't don't be down. Don't act. I mean, don't go through a situation or something in your life that's tragic. All I'm saying is just expect people to have the same lack of empathy, the lack of sympathy for you. But let's pray and hope that they don't do that. Let's hope and pray that people don't show you the same disdain and ugliness that you're showing Rita right now. You know, let's just hope that what's going on right now that y'all doing to Rita, that people don't do the same for you. That karma don't hit you as hard as you say karma is hitting her. Hey, Shalay, baby, how you doing? Let's just hope and pray that what she's going through, you don't have to experience in some shape and form. Because you know how karma happened, right? Karma happens, it hits you harder than what you put out there. It hits you harder. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I mean, like with this, I mean, like when I was listening to Ono's video, was not my heart was hurting, and I just had to pray, you know what I'm saying, to get me to, I mean, for resolution to the situation in a positive way for that family. I don't care about the family, but at the same time, it ain't my place to dog the family either. It doesn't affect me, but I can send out a prayer and some positive energy and some positive vibes. I hope that everything works out in the best way possible. I can do that. It doesn't take anything from me just to send out a prayer, to put out good energy, to put out good vibes, to put out, you know what I'm saying, well wishes. It doesn't take anything from me with that. I don't have to do it here online. I can do it in my private life. Everything that I do don't have to be online. Everything that you feel don't have to be displayed online. It doesn't. It's just ridiculous to me. Yeah, she's always speaking truth. That's my boo. And right, exactly. You don't even do lives. You would do a testing just to see if you want to do one or not. Then you'd be like, okay, I'm doing live. And next, you don't hear, you don't ever see a live ever. Oh no, does she doesn't do lives? But for her to be so compelled by what's going on that she come on live, yeah, that says something. That says a lot. You know what I'm saying? And for her to be so upset like this, I heard the frustration, I heard the pain, I heard the pain of a mother in her voice. I heard the anger in her voice, the disdain for the situation in her voice. Hey, Davina, baby, how you doing, sweetheart? I heard that, and that what compelled me. If for no other reason, the fact that she was so upset about it, the fact that she offered her services to help look and help the volunteer to do things that put up flyers and stuff. Like it's just that energy, and like Rick said, that shows that there are good people out here in this world, and the people who want you to believe that they're good are the ones who's doing the fuck shit. You know what I'm saying? And that makes no sense to me. Right. Like no one misses in this day and age. You're not missing work for some random. Like you're not just missing work because whatever and dropping off the face of the earth if something's not seriously wrong, or something haven't happened. You know, it makes no sense. It saddens me that people don't have the compassion for one another in this day and age, but yet expect you to have compassion for them. Like I said, when you couldn't bury your son, you wanted people to help you bury your son, but yet then again, was that a scam? Because wasn't he a ward of the state, and he wasn't yet out of the war of the state aspect? And don't the state bury the people that's under their care? 5A, you want people to have compassion for your daughter, but you over 50 Cent. And D, you want people to pray for your son who went overseas to a war torn country. I just hope and pray that y'all don't experience anything like this. I hope and pray that y'all don't experience tragedy or heartache or pain toward your children and or loved ones. Because it's going to be much worse than what this is. And who's going to have compassion for you? Who's going to have empathy for you? Or would you want people to come online and pop shit and talk shit and say that you're doing it just for money, or that you're doing it just for attention, or you're doing it just for clout? Make this stuff make sense. It doesn't make sense. It's not right. And shout out to all the content creators who's out there posting and making videos and being positive, being a positive energy and force for Rita and her family, whatnot, and even the subscribers, people out there who's praying for the safe return or the safe finding and a good result, a good end result of the situation. Shout out to all of us. All shout out to all of you. Because like I said, I'm not making videos about it because I don't know what's going on with it and I don't follow Rita. And I'm sorry, this is not a reason for me to give anyone a click and a view. You know what I'm saying? But I don't have to put out negativity out there. I can just pray and do my own thing, and God will show me what I need to see and help guide my damn path. Like I said, He put those dreams in my face, in my head, and my interpretation of that was get up and let's talk about these shape shifting demons, these fake ass people who's not who they say they are, people who don't appear to to be what they say they are. You see how God talks to me? God talks to me in my sleep. God reveals stuff to me in my sleep. And He gave me the mindset and the mind to interpret it, to say what I need to say. And make it like that. These people here are shapeshifters. They are not who they appear to be. They come at you one way, and next thing you know, it's something totally different. They want you to believe one thing, and next thing you know, it's something totally different. If you don't like someone, say nothing, say less, shut up. But you don't have to talk mess about people. You don't have to try to beat someone when they're down. Compassion is very easy. Very easy. Exactly. Yes to everyone who contributed. Exactly. I mean, how about put some positive energy out there was not so we can get a positive result? Y'all don't realize that when you put negative stuff out there was not negative things happen. Put out the positive energies. Congratulate people who for posting and for talking about it was not for letting us know what's going on in that aspect. You know what I'm saying? Congratulate people who have done something positive, who have put out the positive word. And the funny thing is, a lot of people who put out the positive word, they don't mess with Rita like that anyway. But this is a situation where everyone needs to come together. Everyone needs to make sure that what I'm saying is good. And if you think that she's doing it for attention or for a money grab, like oh no said, her and her mom don't have the best relationship, but they're over there together for a common cause. Sometimes you can put down the bullshit and the nonsense was not and do it for the common cause. And the common cause is to find someone who have been missing, who have not shown up for work, who have not answered their phone, who have not been on social media. And you wonder why they were on social media? Like everyone said, this is what everyone is. Yeah, you can do the you can do the whole outside flyer thing. But how many people is that going to touch? It's going to touch your neighborhood only. Right now, this is across the country, across the world. Because guess why? All of us who's talking about it, all the people who have spoken about it was not are in different areas across the world. So yes, it is smart to be on social media. You want to just canvas your whole neighborhood? That's great. Yes, you do that as well. But also you get on social media. Because if it's something to do with trafficking, they're not going to keep them there for long. And if the face is plastered across the world on social media, then it's more likely than not that she's going to be found or whatever's happened is going to be revealed. Period. It's ridiculous to me. I'm happy you dropped down now, Jazzy. Thank you, baby. But yeah, show support. Exactly. People who don't normally talk about Rita was not talking about Rita in the situation in a positive way, but yet people who always talk about her in a negative way are doing it as well. People who are butt hurt are talking about her in a negative way because they are butt hurt. Ridiculous, just ridiculous. What did Walcart say? Exactly. If you're going to just be a distractor, just shut up. Don't say anything. Exactly. Casting a wide net. Exactly. Right, Davina. Right, baby. You got it. People don't understand that stuff. Like, it's not about, oh, I like her. I'm going to be her whole thing was not. You know what I'm saying? But it's about, you know, having compassion and being supportive. And if you don't have anything nice to say, just shut up. Be quiet. Close your mouth. Wrap your mouth around a dick or keep eating pie-based on castor oil pussy. D. Do something else. You know what I'm saying? But don't sit up here and um talk a mess and be a mess about it to cause distractions. It just, I don't know. These people are ridiculous to me. Yeah, she did the right thing, designs. Yeah, she did the right thing. Catheter wide neck came on social media. This is what Lala is. Was not go on Instagram, go on wherever social media that young lady have, and say, have y'all seen her or heard from her? When was the last time y'all seen or heard from her? Now we haven't heard from her in a couple of days. She didn't show up for work. It was a no call, no show. She's missing. Please help us find her. If you know where she's at, please contact her and let her know. Please contact us. Myself, speaking of Rita, her grandmother, you're saying her siblings, we're missing her. We want to know she's okay. What? The castor oil pussy taste? Y'all know castor oil tastes disgusting. Stop it. Don't act like I mean, you know, that's my part of this whole thing. To add some levity. And also to read and roast these bitches. You know what I'm saying? That's my contribution. That's my contribution to it. Yes. Eat castor oil pussy. That's my that's my levity. You know, I'm just saying. Well, I'm saying they could have been done. They could have done everything else. They could have done something else. They could be doing something else besides spreading dissension and ugliness and divisiveness. Exactly. Exactly. Like that's the whole point. You may be in a whole different state, a whole different country, but at the same time, you want to help. Right. You're selling popcorn left and right. You're selling whatever you're selling, and just You all you had to do was say nothing. That's all you had to say was say nothing. Yeah, exactly. You're not in Baltimore. You're not in the DC area. Was not. You can be in California. Who says that? You know what I'm saying? If it was a road trip she chose to take, oh well, your family's looking for you. Was not. Your family's looking. Your family's thinking about you. Was not. Talk to them. Or if it's something sinister, was not. Your eyes are out. You know they said put the little black dot on your hand, put a safety pin on your clothes. Was not. Yeah, all kind of stuff that's going on out there. It's ridiculous. What she say? Right. But who's? But I mean, this is just me asking the question. Aren't all checks electronic though? Like my job stop giving out paper checks. But if you're giving out paper checks, well, it's not. Who's not gonna go pick up their check? Like who's not gonna go pick up their check? That is a red flag. If your job is still handing out paper checks, I'm just saying those are red flags. Plus, she's a young lady who is. Um, I don't know how she's living. Was not, but I'm assuming she's living. You know what I'm saying? One or two paychecks. You know what I'm saying before she can. You know what I'm saying like pretty much paycheck to paycheck was not. I'm not quite sure. So it ain't my place to judge that or assume that. But I'm thinking that my checks are if my money's not in my account was not. Yeah, I have questions. I'm calling human resources. Hold up. What's going on? I'm supposed to have XYZ on this date. What happened? I'm calling payroll. You know? But yeah. I don't know, y'all. This is just a sad situation. Hey Ezra, baby, how you doing? Good morning to you, baby. Yeah, I don't get it. Like I don't understand it. Like the negativity and the horrificness of it and the fact that you want to talk mess and have these panels and do this and do that and the rah 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 and then y'all do the same thing. Y'all have done the same thing. All of y'all have been on here asking people to pray and send blessings up for your family members, for your children, to help you in some way, shape, or form for your children. But yet you can have compassion for someone who said no. That y'all have attacked, all of y'all have attacked this lady, but yet want her to sit back and do nothing in attacking you or defending herself, I should say. All of you who have attacked this lady, all of you have asked us to pray and cry and send blessings up for your children. Yeah, all of a sudden you're so upset and so pissed off that you choose to come on here and talk mess, opposed to choosing just to be quiet and sit back and watching the situation unfold and have a conversation after the fact. Once we get some type of resolution from the situation. That's all she's asking. Just help me resolve the situation when it's not. And y'all do what y'all want to do. But yet y'all choose to come on here and talk negativity and put negative energies out there with not. And Sean, question for you. I can be serious but also be messy at the same time. Wasn't the fact that you talk shit about someone's cancer cost you the surprise walkthrough of Megan Thee Stallion? You don't know how many people out here who have lost children, who have had something tragic happen to their family, who may be out here to support you, may be out here who may want to have supported you. But after your I don't give a fuck comments and video, you lost another bag, another potential bag, another potential supporter or investor in this show. And to these investors of this show, this video that he made has been downloaded and done. You want to be surrounded by with someone or entangled with someone who says, "I don't give a fuck, she can die, and I will move past it. I don't give a fuck." Is that what you want to be entangled with? Megan Thee Stallion people felt that that was not a good look for her and her image. I'm just saying. Right, exactly. She could relapse. Oh, yeah, you're absolutely right about that, boss lady. They're looking crazy as fuck right now. They're looking crazy as fuck. Oh, so y'all didn't think about it that way? Y'all didn't think about the fact that um, I think he talked shit about James cancer, making the Italian people pulled out from the surprise walkthrough that he didn't know about. That he's trying to act like he would never have done it. You got hyped and he over Tony Terry, who's not hot, who's not popping, who I have more subscribers than. You think that you wouldn't be, you know what I'm saying, gushing and grinning, smiling, ear to ear, all up in her face if she walked through your event? Stop it. No one believes that. Right, right. You're right. Exactly. Right. That happened. Yeah, exactly. So you don't know what's going on. You don't know what's happening. You don't know what by posting and talking about this without on social media, who will spot someone somewhere. You don't even know that. Ooh, oh no. Exactly. Putting down someone was not calling someone this and third was not saying you don't care, but yeah, screaming Black Lives Matter. I want people to have empathy and sympathy for you in your situation. I can't say I right now. I can say I cannot, but okay, I won't. Let me think. I won't say anything. I keep my opinions to myself, like I'm doing about the situation. All I'm saying is help find this young lady. Help find this young lady, and I'm not calling her a girl because she's grown. She's a grown adult. You know what I'm saying? Help find this young lady. She's our coworker. She's someone's sister, someone's mother, someone's grandchild. Help us find this young lady. If you're not going to help us find this young lady, well, it's not. Be quiet. Shut up. Don't say anything. Exactly. All about children matters. Exactly. Right. Thanks. Good morning, baby. How you doing? Alona, how you doing, baby? But yeah, like I don't get it. Like you don't have to say anything. You didn't have to say anything. You didn't have to. No one asked you for your opinion, and you could have told people that was calling you that privately. But you choose to put everything on YouTube and then complain when people comment on it or have commentary about it. Just like y'all want to switch the narrative of people who worry about your vacation. No one's worried about that fucking vacation. If no one would have known about it if you didn't put it on YouTube. You put everything else on Patreon behind the scenes. Put that on Patreon behind the scenes. But once again, you want to be talked about on these streets. So you chose to put out something negative to cause some type of distinction and deflection and distraction. But this will be the last time I talk about your dumbass in this way. Because I said, more and more you talk, the more and more you reveal who the fuck you are and how the fuck you believe and how the fuck you live. The more and more you speak, the more and more you mention, open up your mouth, the more and more we see you. The more and more we see you. Now people say they didn't know, they don't recognize, they don't understand what's not. But we see the chats, and y'all know how we do it. We screenshot the chats as well. So when somebody say they didn't say X Y Z or they didn't know X Y Z, boom, there's a receipt. right there. You did know. You did say. You did laugh. You did say yes. You did say you agree. Makes no sense. Exactly. Hmm. It's easy to judge somebody at their lowest point. And everyone who's agreeing with this and putting up this negative commentary about the situation was not. All I can do is pray for you. All I can do and all I'm going to do is pray for you. Hope that God touches you and change your heart was not, and it's shown by your actions, and you come out here and apologize for it because it makes no sense. I don't want to put this out there was not, but what if something tragic happened to this young lady? What if something tragic did happen to this young lady was not? What is it that y'all gonna do? You think it's funny? Funny? You think it's a joke? You think that is something cute? Y'all, please like this video, please. It makes no sense. Like, I mean, you're here early in the morning or late at night, depends on where you are. You're watching on the replay. Like the video. It don't take much. Hey, Mia, baby, how you doing, sweetheart? It don't take much just to put a like or thumbs up on the video. You're already here. You're already here. You know. Oh, she the one who got me pulled into it. Alana, if you watch her latest video, it's not about it. Whatever. She the one who got me into it. She the one who brought it. She did a live earlier yesterday evening and got me looking at it because I was off social media all day yesterday. I was at work and I saw her. She was on my suggestions. I went up there and talked and looked at it and like, oh my god, what's going on? And I did some research on it. You know, thank you, appreciate it, baby. You like for getting in the house, appreciate it, thank you. But yeah, like it's just the negativity. It's the negativity for me. It really, truly is. It's the negativity. Like you don't have to do it. You don't have to. You made a conscious decision. To come on here and pop shit and talk shit. You made a conscious decision. And now that people's digging into your butt about it, was not. You want to act like say, "Oh, I'm a victim. They're attacking me." No, you said some dumb shit, and we're commenting on it. That's what happened. Point blank. Period. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. Yeah, it shows the character of that person. It shows, sure does. Mm. It is, but I mean, like Ono said, like I mean, normally it's like a 24-hour wait, and like Ono said, a lot of things can happen within 24 hours. It really could. It really can. A lot of things can happen within 24 hours. I think that she been missing prior to that. From my understanding, she was missing prior to that. But what took everyone by surprise is the fact that she didn't pick up her paycheck on Friday, and she had a no call no show. So that's when everyone jumped into action. And said, okay, well, she haven't been seen or heard from XYZ. You understand? Let's see what's going on. Hey, Kelly, baby, how you doing? So yeah, it does bother me when they say wait until, but at the same time, you don't know. Being her being an adult, we don't know. So give it some time and let's hope for the best. Let's hope that she does show up for us now. Let's hope that she does do it. Whatever. Sometimes it's 24 hours. Sometimes 48 hours. Sometimes it's 72 hours was not. They want to make sure that what I'm saying it's not putting out resources for something that's not. What I'm saying resources need to be put out there for. But what I'm saying like I said, yeah. Don't put out negativity either. Don't have people on here saying negative, stupid shit. Yes, they are. You're right about that. You're right. It is. Although said she said that you know Baltimore and that area is a really rough area and dangerous area for people, and we know that that people are out there trying to traffic black bodies, male and female bodies, for sex, for organs, for whatever. We know that. You know what I'm saying? We know that we are worth more dead than we are worth alive. You know what I'm saying? Our bodies are worth more to where y'all. Like, I mean, y'all know. Well, that's a different thing. But I made a video about how they stole the black lady cells who a lot of cures for things. The healer what's her name? God, Henrietta Lacks or Lakes, something like that. They stole her body because she have her cells weren't dying. Her cells could be regenerated and even after death. You know what I'm saying? So like our bodies have always been valuable. How our bodies have always been something that people have been interested in, for whatever reason, be it sexual reasons, be it medical reasons, because we are the original. We hold the key. We hold the key to a lot of things. So our bodies has always been coveted in some shape, fashion, or form. So yeah, it's really dangerous out there was now, especially in impoverished areas, because they figure that no one will be missing these people, so that no one will be, you know, looking for these people. Hmm. Exactly, and that's the problem right there. Feeling that someone is not worthy to care for or care about on all sides. Feeling that someone is not worthy of the compassion. You know, that's my problem. That's my issue from all aspects of it. Feeling that someone's not worthy, feeling that someone is not deserving of human decency to look for, to put out a bolo for, to not to help cast the net further, opposed to talking about things and disdain and dissension and things of that nature. That makes no sense to me. Like I don't get it. Like I don't get it, y'all. I don't get it. There's a lot of messed up stuff that goes on here on YouTube that people say that people do. It's not my place to insert myself into the situation. It's not my place to be like, oh well, if they didn't do this, that wouldn't happen. No, it ain't my place. Keep it to myself. If I'm not here to give you a solution or some relief, I'm not here to put negative thoughts out there or ugly things out there. That's crazy. Exactly, Kelly. Henrietta Lack. Yeah. They're still using her cells to this day. They're still coming up with cures and things based on her cells and her body today. Our bodies has always been something that they made profit off of. Selling bodies during slaveries. You know what I'm saying? Using our bodies for sex farms to reproduce more free workers. Coming up with cures from what we have, the proteins and the DNA we have in our system. That shit is real. It ain't just some scientific um, notion that people came up with. This shit is real. It's been happening since we've been on this planet. Our bodies, our minds, our properties, what we do, how we believe, how we think, our spirituality has been used, has been taken advantage of, has been stolen So yeah, I'm just saying, if you don't have anything positive to say, shut the fuck up. Be quiet. Close your mouth. Yeah, it was a karma for me. It was that was horrible. That was horrific. When Ono said that, she said it was karma, and then yet y'all got offended when Tracy said what she said karma about things. Maybe it was because karma may not affect you as the person. It may affect someone close to you. I'm just saying. Right. For ages, for centuries, there's been a bounty on black people's bodies, and the lack of education and the lack of knowing that is why you choose to make the comments that you make. Why you choose to spew the ignorant bullshit that you choose to spew. Because you don't have the intelligence enough to understand, to comprehend, to read, to engage, and to find out what the hell is going on. You choose to suck the white man's dick, or the other's dick, I should say, because you think that you're gonna all you think because you do that because you think that you're gonna garner the same power, respect, and prestige that you perceive that they have. Now realizing that they are scared, they are a copy, they're not the original. We're the original. How can a copy tell an original that I'm less than? You can't. How can a copy tell the original that I'm less than, that you're less than? You can't. Yeah, I'm praying for, as I said, I'm praying that, you know, saying everything turns out in a positive way. She's found safely and unharmed and untethered, was not. And that's what I'm praying for. Period. And if you can't do that, just be quiet. Wow. Wow. Wild card. Wow. That's what I'm saying. Like making a comment like that they made and saying the shit that they said, you don't know who it affects. Exactly, wild card. Right. That's what I'm saying. You don't know who it affects. Like I said, just like when he made that comment about James, he didn't know that he was blocking the blessing. Coming out here not giving a fuck, not giving a fuck. Sometimes you need to just shut up about not giving a fuck and truly not give a fuck. But don't tell people what's not, and don't come out here and say that what people get in this karma. Sometimes you just need to just be quiet and keep that not giving a fuck to yourself. And my condolences to your friend on Wildcard. My condolences, baby. Well, the thing I don't think it's. I mean, it's not karma. It's just an unfortunate situation that's going on right now. It's not that we need to sit back and be quiet and observe. Exactly. Like you have everyone talking about it and doing it from the big subscribers to to the big content creators like Atasha K who have almost 1 million subscribers, down to the lowly ones like me. You know what I'm saying? It's just that you don't have to be negative or nasty. You don't have to do that, and it's just ridiculous for people to come on here trying to chase a story, trying to chase clout, trying to chase some clicks and views by being negative for no reason. Well, you could have just as simply just be quiet. You could just as simply close your mouth. You could just as simply shut the fuck up. You could have just as simply just was quiet about it. Sorry. You don't have to do all that. You don't have to, like, you don't have to. It's unnecessary. Just like you tell unnecessary lies, you come here and give unnecessary opinions. No one asked you about that. No one's asking you, whatever. If you don't care, you don't care. Fine. Don't care. But don't care in silence. We don't need to know that you don't care. We don't need to know that you have hard feelings or harsh feelings towards someone who's not in a good place at this present time. Exactly. It helps them justify their callous attitude toward that person. You're right. They scream karma when they don't like someone and they have a negative opinion about this person and they want to say some negative shit. So they scream karma thinking that, saying that is the word of the day. And as I said, it shows you who these people are. It shows you their mindset, their ugliness, and their disdain for humanity. It shows you that. And it's sad to me. It really is sad. It shows you that these people can put aside their differences for one moment to just be quiet. I'm not saying say anything or go out there with put up flyers was not, but just be quiet. It costs you nothing to close your mouth. Exactly, Mia. Right, right. Mm-hmm. Yeah. I thought I was grown too. Trust me. You said 21. I thought I was grown that damn shit. Too young to be thinking I was grown. Too young to be thinking I was grown. I thought I was grown too. When I was too young to be thinking I was grown. You said 21. She was 21. I was grown. I was in a whole different state than my family. Going to college and getting out of college and not finishing college, I should say, was not, and having to struggle and survive on my own. But I was grown because I didn't want to go back home. I said I was grown. I wasn't going back. You know what I'm saying? I had to do what I had to do to make sure that I survived. And thank God I did. But I'm talking when I was in my mama's house, I thought I was grown, being grown, doing grown people things. 16 years old, hanging out with grown ass men, doing grown ass men things. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, no. Thank God it worked out. I mean, nothing tragic happened to me. Was not. But the point is, I thought I was grown. Anything could have happened. Me doing what I was doing. Right. Exactly. But we know he's not a stand-up person. Like the thing is, we know that. Like, I mean, I don't expect. Like I said, it doesn't surprise me that what they said, not only just him with 5 AD Ramsey and everybody else in the chat was saying, it doesn't surprise me because when you're over there with someone like him, was not, you take on that personality. You take on that mindset of that individual. You take that on. So, and if you so, and out of all the stuff that he's done that we clearly see, and you're still supporting him for a hope and glimpse of a spot on a docu series, because not a reality show, a docu series. You know what I'm saying? Your behavior doesn't surprise me. Your behavior doesn't shock me. Your behavior doesn't is not something that I'm going to be like, okay, well, I can't believe you did that. Okay, like I said before, the reason why Pizarro got upset. It doesn't surprise me. It doesn't surprise me. People's behaviors on here does not surprise me. You know, it doesn't surprise me at all. They want you to distract and deflect. They want you to be, oh my God, this, that, and the third. And the reality is, you know, what I'm saying? They're nobody. They're losers. They're ridiculous. What they do is, horrific. Their behaviors is atrocious. You know, you can't hide who you are for long. You can't hide what's going on with you for long. If you are a bad person, that's going to seep to the surface. It's going to rise to the top. You're going to reveal yourself. That just is what it is. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I was trying to hope that people would rise to the occasion as well. But the thing is, one thing is that you don't even have to rise to the occasion. All you have to do is shut up. All you have to do is be quiet. It's not even about, oh, I hope you rise to the occasion. Just shut up. Don't everything that you think don't have to be voiced. Everything that you feel doesn't have to be talked about. Everything that you understand to be true don't always have to be acknowledged. Rising to the occasion, that's the least of it. Thank you, Jazzy, baby. I mean, I try to be objective. My thing is, I'm not. Let's say I don't have a dog in this fight. I don't have a dog in this fight. It doesn't affect me one way or the other. But at the same time, my humanity kicks in, and I wish the best for people. I want people to be their happiness, the happiest. So that's just who I am. You know, Wildcard always say always extending olive branches to people. It's not, but sometimes it's just not about extending olive branches. It's about having good energy come out of you, so you can have good energy pour onto you. You know what I'm saying? And I try to put out good energy. Bottom line, you're right, boss lady. Bottom line is it's unacceptable. That's the bottom line. If nothing else is said, that's all needs to be said. It's unacceptable. Bottom line. Exactly. Exactly. Depraved and different and broken. Mm. You're right about that, baby. You're absolutely right about that. And you wonder why you are in the state that you're in. You wonder why what's happening to you is happening. Sorry, y'all. Drop my phone. You wonder why what's happening to you is happening to you. And you wonder why that's happening to you. Depraved indifference and nonsense. This makes no sense to me. It makes absolutely no sense. And you want people to support you and like you and not talk about you, not talk about the bad stuff that you do. Well, don't do bad stuff. Don't do bad things. You know, don't give people things to talk about. Don't give people things to have your name buzzing on these streets in a negative way. That goes for all of you, not just him. Like things, every fucking I mean, what's even worse, people in the chat who supports those behaviors, who support those ideas, who was in the, as they call it, the amen corner. That's what's worse for me. You know, that's what works for me. There are people out there believing and taking up for and going with the bad behavior. That's what's in it for me. That's the nonsense that I'm talking about. That's the BS that I'm talking about. That's the minutia that I'm talking about and speaking of. It's not the fact that he did it, it's the fact that people are supporting what he did. If that makes sense, y'all. You know what I'm saying? Like what he did doesn't surprise me. It's the people that out there supporting him in droves and picking up the baton where he left off and continuing that thing. You know what I'm saying? It doesn't matter what Rita did. It doesn't matter who Rita is. It doesn't matter what Lala did. It doesn't matter who she is. It's about the fact that someone may be in danger. So therefore, show some fucking compassion. Show something other than disdain. Show the world that you are a better person. Show the world that you are a bigger person, that you could truly rise above the nonsense and the minutia that you may be swimming in and be a better person. Show us that. Right. You know, living a vida loca. Right, and didn't know nothing. Upside, inside out. Living la vida loca. Push and pull you out. Living la vida loca. Just saying. We all thought we were doing it. We all thought that we were somebody important. We all thought we were special. Right. Yeah. But yeah. Yo, I don't know. Like, this is just sad. It's just sad. You know, it's sad. It's sad that people don't have enough compassion in their heart, enough integrity in their spirit and soul that they can just look past for the moment and just be quiet. Say nothing. Say less. We didn't need to hear you about your opinion. We didn't. We didn't have to hear about it. We didn't have to worry about it. We didn't have to be subjected to it. But no, you chose to put yourself into something else that doesn't belong to you, don't pertain to you, and do it in a negative way to cause confusion and distraction and deflection. It's ridiculous. Like I said, I just hope and pray that y'all don't experience anything close to this. Y'all don't experience anything at all close to this. And hope people have compassion for you if you happen to. Yeah. We have to stay on the side of truth. We have to stay on the side of right and righteousness. We have to stay on the side of integrity and understanding. We can't sit up here and, you know, be part of the BS and the minutia. We can't do that. We can't. Because when we do, it reveals who we are. Like all the stuff that was said today, or yesterday, I should say, about the situation on the negative aspect, all it did was reveal who these people are. And if you choose not to see it, and if you choose to still support these people as not in that way, I pray for you as well. I pray for you as well. I really do. Because all it did to me was reveal who these people are. After going back and looking at everything was that, all it did was reveal who these people are. And all it did was solidify my opinions of them anyway. I'm not here to judge you. You're here to live your life. I'm here to live my life. But I just hope and pray that the energy that you put out there today, you don't experience. I just hope and pray that you don't experience the same energy you put out there. That's all I gotta say, you guys. I've been on here for about a little bit over an hour 15 minutes, was not. Thank you guys so much for being here. If you don't mind, please like this video on the way out, or if you're watching a replay, like the video as well. I definitely would appreciate it. But yeah, all you have to do is say less or say nothing. Say nothing, say less. That's all you have to do. And yo, let's put whatever energy and efforts in a positive way out there to bring Lala home. You know, be it if you believe in prayer, if you're going to post it on your community feed and on your channel, make a video or not, do that as well. But just, in a positive way, please, let's put some positive energy out there to find this young lady. You know, let's put some positive energy out there to support Rita as much as possible. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, even if it's just a prayer for Rita and her family, you don't have to send money, you have to do nothing, just a prayer that she find the answers that she's looking for and that Lala comes home safe. You know what I'm saying? Just put those prayers out there. You know what I'm saying? If you want to make a video, if you want to post it on your community page or on your channel or something about it, that's fine as well. The more awareness you do, the better it is for the outcome. You know, to show not only just Rita, but show the authorities that we're serious about, you know what I'm saying, protecting our own. I'm just saying. But as always, you guys, I love you guys for being here. And it's not important that I love you guys. It's more important that you love yourself. You love someone else. You respect yourself. And you definitely respect someone else. This is your boy Food Junkie. And once again, if you haven't liked the video already, please like on the way out. I'm going to try to finish up this sleep. Hopefully, I don't get no more dreams or premonitions or whatever they are, you know. And I'm going to have to come back up here and get out what God put into my heart to get out. I love you guys. Once again, it's your boy Food Junkie. And I'm out, y'all. Have a good night, good morning. Love you. Peace.